Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Kenny. I'm so glad that you guys are here. We're doing another wear test for NYX Cosmetics. Now, before we get into the video, if you haven't subscribed, make sure to do so and hit that notification bell just so that you are notified when I upload. Okay guys, so we're doing pretty good. I'm really excited to see how this wears. I've been wearing it for about an hour already and it's still looking really nice. If you guys can tell, I'm in a direct sunlight, so I wanted to give you guys like the natural feel how I would look outside if you were to see me just out and about. This foundation is, remember, with these wear tests, I'm going to be covering 3 different things when I'm rating them at the end of the day. I'm going to be covering price, application, and longevity. But other than that, as far as how it looks right now, I'm really impressed. I am a really big fan of this foundation simply because it gives me a really natural full coverage look. Some full coverage foundations just look too much. Now I will say that this foundation is buildable, so the first layer you're not going to get the full coverage look, but you keep building it up, you'll get the look that you want. And I would recommend this for someone that is just starting off, just from my experience of using it. So I'll be back to you guys showing you guys how I'm doing throughout the day, but my last review will be 8 to 10 hours from right now. Remember, I'm going to be under studio lighting when I give you my last review, so take a glimpse of how I look now and take a glimpse of how I look then, and then kind of compare it before you make your decisions. Also, if you're still watching, make sure you drop me some pink emojis down below. That is just our way for us to kind of connect in the comments. But other than that, let's get to the next. Let's just see how I look in a few hours. Okay guys, so it has been about 4 to 5 hours with this application on. Like I told you guys, this does pretty well. How does my makeup look, babe? You think so? Yeah. Okay, so it's not really creasing. That's one of the big things that I worry about, is it creasing. And what's nice about this is that I didn't over powder, so that says a lot about the foundation itself. So we're still going good. I'm gonna come back in about 2 hours. I'm gonna try to put a little bit more snippets in this video for this foundation because it's already doing so well halfway through the day. Okay. Hey guys, welcome back. This is about, what time is it? It is 8:12. So I've had this makeup on for about 10 hours. I will say I really like it. One thing that I did notice is that it transfers very easily. So you want to make sure that you use a really good setting spray to help that not happen. If you guys pay attention to my under eyes and my nose, unfortunately I have really bad allergies, so my face was just kind of watering, and so that's why you see kind of my hyperpigmentation showing through. So as far as this makeup, if I had to just kind of give my honest opinion, I think that this is a great foundation for a beginner, especially because I was a little wary about grabbing a drugstore foundation, but I think NYX really has hit it on the head with trying to find really good or trying to have a good shade range at an affordable price. So I am just, this is probably my #1 foundation out of all my foundations. This is the one that I'm always going to. I love the packaging. I love that it's easy to work with if you're using a sponge or a makeup or a sponge or a brush. One thing that I will mention is that if you are looking for something, like if you are one that likes to get it shade matched, I wouldn't be don't deter that from you, because yes, you can get it from a drugstore. I would possibly maybe look at getting this from CVS. So as far as my rating, like I mentioned to you guys, I have 3 categories that I rated in: longevity, application, and price. So the first one is going to be how long did it last. I would probably give this a 4 out of 5 stars. I will say this is my face after we ate crab legs. We've been out in the heat. I've been cleaning, cooking, all types of stuff, so it lasts for a very long time. I think I would probably still look like how I looked at the beginning of the video if I would have made some touch-ups, but I'm not a touch-up type of girl, so I would definitely say a 4 out of 5 stars. Next one is going to be application. Like I mentioned to you guys before, I like to work on one side of my face and then go to the next, but the application of this is very easy. It blends very well. It's not too sticky, not too runny. It's a really nice creamy consistency. If you're familiar with MAC Cosmetics and you like the pump, this is what that is. I will definitely say 1 pump will get you the look that you're wanting. If you're wanting more of a full coverage look, 2 to 3 pumps will get that for you if you have hyperpigmentation that you're trying to cover up. But if you have baby booty skin, I would say maybe 1 and 1.5 pumps will get you. But as far as the rating for our application, I would give it a 5 out of 5 stars, simply because it's just easy. It's just easy. It doesn't matter if I'm being heavy-handed. It doesn't matter what tool I'm using. It's going to apply perfectly. So that is that. I will say that you want to make sure when you're using this that you use a good primer, because for whatever reason, when this foundation goes down, it doesn't like to be moved. When I was applying the foundation earlier, I had to correct a few things, and it didn't really like being touched with a dry brush. So just make sure that if you are making corrections, you're wetting your brush, or you are using a primer that allows your makeup to move on top. So like a primer that like has really good grip or slip. So next category is going to be price. I think this foundation ranges between $12 to $14. I will say, honestly, I was really a little shocked. I was like, $12, $14 for a foundation. But then now when I look at it, like, Kiana, how
much did you think this foundation was going to be? Like, how much cheaper did you want it to be? Like, literally, how much cheaper did I want it to be?
So, I would definitely give it, for what it is, 5 out of 5 stars for what the foundation is. Please do not be afraid of using drugstore cosmetics, because if you find your perfect shade, you're gonna do great. I mentioned to you guys before, this foundation is the deep, what is it? I think, yeah, it's Deep Sable. So I'm just loving it. Once you find your correct color match with anything, but once you find your correct color match, I think it will increase your confidence. And especially for my lighter tone friends and my darker tone friends, there is a shade within this range for you. So if you're wanting to try something new and you really don't know how to do makeup, or if you want to try something new and you're a makeup guru, I definitely recommend this foundation. As far as overall, I would give it a 4 out of 5 stars, only because the transferring, I just think that I need to be able to prime a little bit more. There are some foundations that don't transfer without having to set, but that's kind of here nor there. That's more higher end. So you know what, I'll raise it up just a tad bit. 4.5 out of 5 stars. I don't think you guys will ever see 5 out of 5 for me, even when I love it, but there's always something you can fix. So 4.5 out of 5 stars for that. I hope you guys really try it. If you try it, let me know. If you've tried any of the NYX Cosmetics foundations, let me know as well. I think that this is their first chance, or their first try at possibly trying to open up their shade ranges, and I think they did amazing. I'm all for brands trying to be inclusive for all shades of people. So You guys, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. If you have any questions, leave them down below, and I'm out. Bye.